There we go. What's going on, family? We got another good, probably one of the best to me so far.
This is a great topic.
This is one of my
I
favorite
love
topics
this. Yeah.
because I gotta say what I gotta say, right? As a man, I have to say this, and then y'all can get the queen's perspective on everything, right? And ultimately, it's about wealth or quality time, right? Wealth or quality time. A lot of people, of course, may say the wealth, but we're gonna see at the end of this if you say the same thing. Some of
Yes.
y'all are gonna say time. I want the quality time, but we're gonna see when we get to the end of this thing. All right, so just so you all know, we have IG up top. We got YouTube at the bottom. Just so everybody knows, why is he looking up there? Why is he looking down there? We're looking at both of you. All right. So so we will be, checking in and talking to each, as many people as possible because we want to get y'all's, your feedback on Valentine's Day. All right. So happy love day to everybody before we get started, right?
Yes.
Hope you got your love.
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
That's right.
I hope everyone is having an amazing day thus far. Whatever plans you have today, be loved and be safe.
Absolutely. So, okay.
Okay,
you got
yeah.
I take that, right? If it means I can get over there, I take that. But anyway, so I want to talk about this because, of course, I posted a video on my Instagram, and basically it was talking about, a woman was saying, most women can't date rich men. You think you want a rich man, but you can't date a rich man. You think even you want a wealthy man, because some people are like wealthy and rich are different. Wealthy men, they have things in place, so they got more time. That's not how it works, right? Even the wealthy men are still really busy. It's just what it is, right? Phone calls, etc. So we're gonna leave it up to you all. You can chime in, let me know what you think. Is the QT, quality time, is that your thing? Or is it the love? Or the love of money?
So should we have them put
you want to do like a one?
M?
Okay, I'll tell you what. Yeah, put M in the chat.
Yeah.
If you're more so for the money, the wealth, that's what you want. You more so on that camp. Put an M. M stands for money. If you are the QT, quality time, put Q in the chat. We want to see. I want to see which side we lean to. All right. I want to see what side we lean to. But once we get there, then I can see. Okay, it's the QT for me. Okay. Time. What's up, Rohonda?
Money. Hey, Rohonda.
Okay. What's good, family? I see y'all coming in. Come on in. All right. Okay, now, while y'all putting that up, I'm gonna just say a little something real quick. So, just so you all know, everything that I put up on my Instagram, on my YouTube, whatever it is, especially if it's of someone else talking, of somebody else's opinion, just know I'm putting these things up because I want to know y'all's opinion, and then I want to be able to talk about it, pretty much one-on-one, or one on two on many. How about that?
That's right.
But two on many, we get to have the conversation here, right? Number two, what I may have you all start doing is we're gonna start, kind of like a little I don't know. I got a little surprise for you. I'll save it for later. Anyway.
I want to know. Okay.
Anyway, I got a surprise. I got a surprise for the folks. But we're gonna hold that tight. So I saw a lot of, M and Q. Somebody said M leads to Q. Okay. And you would think that.
Should I share my survey?
Let's share your survey. What would you get?
So I did a survey on my stories, and 70% of people said they would choose money over quality time. Only 30% of people said that they wanted quality time over money, which was interesting to me. But yeah, that's what y'all said.
Interesting. What's up, TC? TC in the building.
Hey, TC.
I think that's interesting for a couple of reasons. I will say this. I personally feel like you don't tend to want something that you don't have, right? Like let me say it the other way. We tend to want things we don't have, right? That's what I'm noticing. We tend to want things that we don't have. If you have somebody who has a bunch of time for you, y'all hanging out, y'all doing your thing, you start looking at them like, you ain't got nothing to do? Like, you just going to be right here all day? You ain't got nothing to do, right? Those people tend not to have a lot of money. So then usually that woman in that relationship tends to want somebody who has a little money, right? You never take me nice places. We don't go out of the country. We don't go out of town. I've been wanting this nice dress for the longest. You haven't bought it. I've been wanting this ring. Where's my ring? Blah, 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 right? It's a bunch of stuff, right? Family say, yep, it gets boring. Facts. Because honestly, no matter how much you love a person, there's only so much time y'all want to spend together, or you should spend together. Separation, small bouts of separation is good because it helps the heart grow fonder, right? I missed you. I ain't seen you all day. What you been doing, right? So I'll say that. Now, I'm about to give you a man's perspective on how I feel about women. And I mean, I'm gonna let you say the busy part. You need to find, so I'll let you say that.
Yeah, I mean, because I have my points. But okay. Who you want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
I'm gonna let you go first. Let's see what the queen got. Ladies first, right? Let's see what the queen got. I'm gonna sit back on this one. Let's see what the queen got.
Okay, so I'm sure everybody is wondering, well, what do you guys think? What works for you all? Mm-hmm. And in my opinion, strictly my opinion, I think you can have both. I think you can have quality time and also a wealthy partner. Okay. And the reason why I say that is because I really do believe that you can speak whatever you want into existence. Y'all have heard me say that a lot. You can speak whatever you want into the universe. You can speak whatever you want into existence, right? So if you are looking for a high value man, granted, many of them are going to be so money focused that they will not be able to give you quality time, but there will be a quality man out there who can give you exactly that. And so that's kind of where you need to start with the foundation. You need to figure out who is going to be the person to respect what you want out of the situation, right? So if you are in a position where you are dating people who just flat out don't want to give quality time, then you need to pick and choose, like, is that person for you, right? Because even the young lady who was mentioned on the video, the friend who said she's unhappy because her husband wasn't giving her quality time, I feel like that was not an overnight thing. It wasn't like, boom, she woke up and then her husband stopped giving her quality time. He was not giving you quality time likely when you were dating. Like, you kind of probably knew this going into it, and perhaps you were blinded by all the gifts and the money to really notice. And then when you really have to set in it, you're like I don't have quality time. Mm-hmm. So nonetheless, speak what you want. That's what I spoke. I was able to date a lot of high value men, but as I said in previous videos, what I was looking for was a true partner to build with, a true running partner to build with. I didn't want to be the arm candy. I didn't want to be just the beautiful wife who you bring out when you want to show me off. I wanted to be a partner in a relationship where I was building an empire with somebody. And that's what I spoke, and that's what I got. Okay. And you may have to do, some diving to get there. I love that play on words. We're going to save that for future.
Some diving to get there.
You might have to do some diving to get there, but I definitely found exactly what I wanted. And I love that, the king and I, we really do have both. Mm-hmm. With that being said, point number 2, you need to position yourself where you actually are valued to the person, so they are not disregarding the love language that you speak or what you need to feel maybe like validated or respected or loved, right? Because I feel like a man who is not giving you quality time, yes, I do believe that you investing to make money takes away from some of the time you may have, but at the same time, people make time for what they want to, right? And they make time for who they want to. It just depends on how much they value you. And so if you are in a position where you really don't have anything to offer, you don't bring anything to the table, especially if you just bringing beauty to the table, baby, looks alone ain't gonna cut it.
No.
Okay?
No.
Because, I mean, there's beautiful people all over the world, right?
Thanks.
Like, somebody gonna always be better than you in whatever you're doing. If you're the most beautiful person in the world, somebody else gonna be more beautiful than you. There's gonna be like a 1 year younger exact version of you that's more beautiful, right?
Thanks.
Like, that's the reality of the situation. So you cannot position yourself to where you have absolutely nothing to offer, and then your partner doesn't value anything in you besides to be some arm candy who they can throw money at, and then it's like, here, go do something and get out of my way so I can keep making money. Like, if you position yourself as such, you're not valued by your partner, and then two, you feel like you don't have options. And when you don't have options, guess what you can't do? You can't walk away. You can't walk away. You have to be stuck in this sunken place that you don't want to be in. Let me tell you something. If I dated and I wasn't getting what I wanted out of the situation, if you don't get right, you get left. Okay? Period. So in my mind, like, that's a part of you taking accountability for who you are, what you have to offer, and making sure that your partner values you. Because if they don't, then you're disposable. They don't really care if you're getting the quality time. The quality time doesn't matter to them because you kind of don't matter to them, right?
That's a fact. Now I'm gonna step on some toes with this one, and I kind of want to. Let's argue, right? So, okay, here's the thing. Y'all have heard me say stuff like, love is conditional, right? We'll talk about that later. But I say this because I'm gonna step on some toes because as a man, what's in our head, and this is why I wanted to bring this to the table where you can hear both perspectives. As a man, a lot of times in our society, time is not what we are ridiculed for, talked shit about. Like, y'all don't make fun of us because we ain't giving enough time. On a large scale of things, we are valued most of the time by our performance financially and our purpose. So in the back of our heads, it's like, all right, I get it. We're going to get to some time, right? We're going to get to some time. And it's about balance, if I'm being honest with you. It's about time. But at the same time, it's like, but listen, if I don't go out here and get this bag and I'm not coming home with the performance that we need to keep this thing rolling, shit might get a little rocky, right? It might get a little rocky. And even if it's not the woman who starts making it rocky, we start to get, I guess the best way to say it is we start to get, insecure. Not because we're looked at a money bag as a money bag or some sort. We start to get insecure simply because there's a certain point or a certain level of life we want to provide. There's a certain quality of life we want to provide. And if we can't provide that, then guess what? We start feeling lesser than. So even now I'm about to get into the whole exchange or the balance of it. So even if you, the woman, you're okay. Babe, I don't care. Just come on home. Let's have some fun. Spend some time with me. What'll happen is in the back of our mind, in the front of our mind, what'll happen is we will start thinking to ourselves, I wouldn't finish today. I got to get back out there and make some money. I got to get back out. Like, I'm not done. And here you are, you won't have some fun. And I can't mentally have fun until the job is done, until the purpose has been fulfilled, right? Until my job, for the most part, financially is done. So while we're supposed to be spending quality time, our brain is 1,000 miles away. We ain't even thinking about you. Like, literally, we here physically, but we're not thinking about you. We're not thinking about you. So that's something, ladies, y'all gotta realize that that's a thing for men, right? We, at the root of it, most of us, because there's some some BAM out there, right? Some BAMs out there. We talked about that. If y'all don't know what BAM is, it's all good.
Oh,
right?
Lord. Let the last live audience.
Right. Y'all need to go watch
in.
the last live on the BAM. There's some BAMs out there. But for the rest of us, the upright men who want to get shit done, yeah, we really want to make sure we're in our purpose. We want to make sure we're knocking down, slaying dragons is what we say. We want to make sure we're slaying dragons outside the house. So when we come home, everything's taken care of. Then we can relax.
Yes.
Right? Then we can relax.
Okay, so I'm glad that you mentioned that because that speaks to my third point. Mm-hmm. So my third point is for you all to ask yourself, is the quality time you are asking for out of your partner, is it an asset or is it a liability? Mm-hmm. Is it a risk or is it an opportunity? And we've talked about this before. So this goes into the conversations that we've previously had, meaning that if your partner is going into quality time with you, is it a taxing event or is it something that's value added, right? And the reason why I say that is, for example, the King and I, we spend a lot of quality time together. And much of that is because we do a lot of value added things when we spend quality time together, right? So, for example, if we have movie night, unless we like actually go to the movie theater or the cinema, mm-hmm. If we do an in-house movie night and we have like family time or something like that, we want to watch something, we usually select a TV show that is value added, has a message. It may be conscious. It may be forward thinking. It may be something that is coming to the future that we need to know about as far as our building and growth. Like it's something that when we walk away, we have actually learned something. We have grown as individuals. We have grown as a couple, and we can grow our empire, right? Thanks. Okay. Also, even going out to eat, we love to eat the same things, right? I'm not over here like, dang, where can I get a steak? And then he over here trying to trip over the damn appetizer menu, getting a salad.
Give me some French fries and a salad,
some French fries and some salad, right? So no, we can actually indulge. We can indulge together. We can enjoy the food together. Yes. And anytime we get together, if we just had an amazing lunch right before this, and we had a value added conversation. We were talking about building more assets for our empire, and it was beautiful. Like the energy that we have bouncing ideas off each other is amazing. And guess what? That makes him want to pour into me more and give me more quality time because he knows that every time he walks into quality time with me, he walks away feeling so energized, so happy, which honestly makes him go harder in his business. Or we have like this value exchange of ideas that ends up building our empire. Mm-hmm. But if I come to the table and we just eating and we don't have shit to talk about because I don't have nothing to offer, but basically putting you in debt because I was shopping all day and that's it. Like nobody wants to go into quality time for that. I'm going to be completely honest with you. So you need to ask yourself, like, what is your quality time activities? And not saying that it always has to be about work, but are you putting your partner in position where if they go into quality time with you, they're going into good energy. They're going into something that is going to propel them up, that makes them feel good. Because guys like to feel good. They like to be energized, right? And if the only feel good activities that you are doing is in a bedroom, then like
I ain't getting that shit right.
Right. Right. Like you have to figure out is the quality time you are asking for out of your partner. This on both sides, men and women. Is the quality time you are asking for, is it an asset or a liability? Is it contributing to my energy and my building and my growth, or is it taking away?
Mm-hmm. Now, I got something to say about that because that was great. First of all, babe, good job. I like that. I really want to say this, ladies, because some of y'all need to get some fucking friends, like for like some girlfriends, right? I ain't talking about the women out there. First of all, most of us men do not like the women who like, oh, I don't really deal with women because they too catty. So I either got a bunch of male friends, red flag, or or I just want you to be my friend. Like it's just you, and I'm gonna rely on you to give me all of my satisfaction and happiness outside of what a man and a woman is supposed to be giving each other in the happiness relationship, right? And I say that because some of y'all want to sit down and watch your trash TV, right? You want to watch, Atlanta Housewives or some stupid shit, and then you want us to come sit down with you and watch it. So now it's a double whammy, right? Because
TC.
I mean that's very true, TC. But I mean I'm just saying, if now here's the thing. I say y'all need to get some friends, especially if y'all want to do the Atlanta Housewife and all this other stuff. Either watch that on your own time or get you know what I mean, right? Get a little girlfriend here and there. But we don't want to watch this shit, right? So for you to tell me to stop thinking about what I've been thinking about that's going to make us some more money or that's going to put us in a better situation, don't think about that right now. And come over here, although I know you don't want to watch it, and watch this trashy TV with me, right? That's the worst thing for men. And let me say this, ladies. If your man enjoys watching Atlanta Housewives with you, you might need to check his ass.
Oh Lord, give him a peach.
I'm gonna just keep it real with y'all, right? Any man who gossips too much and wants, oh my God, did you see such and such? And
he need a peach.
I mean, some ain't right there. Some ain't right there. Like, I'm just being honest with y'all. And some of y'all talking to some men right now who, y'all like to watch that stuff and y'all sit and go back and forth about, oh my God, did you see such and such? I'm like, I got time for that shit. So, the Kardashians, right? We ain't got time to keep up with that shit. We got bigger fish to fry, to be honest with you, right? In lack of better words. So, honestly, that's one of them, ladies. I got to get on to y'all about that one because I've noticed that some women, that's the quality time that you want. And what you need to do is I've always been a fan of whoever is requiring or asking for the thing to help make it easier to get it. If that makes sense. And I'm going to break it down. If I want more quality time, I'm going to give you a great example. If I want more quality time from the queen, and for some reason I'm noticing something's getting in the way, i.e. her job. I'm like, babe, I want to hang out. Come on, let's go. Well, I got a meeting real quick that I got to take. So I'm going to go take this meeting, and it's probably going to be 2 meetings. So it's about 2 hours. But I'm going to do this Zoom meeting. I'm going to open my laptop, and I'll be in the room in the back for about 2-3 hours on this meeting. I was like, I want to play. Like I don't get much time to play. So when I'm not busy, I'm ready to have some fun. So for me, I was thinking, okay, well, shit, if I'm going to be the one that's requiring or asking for more time, I'm like, shit, well, let me make it easy. What we need to do to get you up out that job? Because
he made it easy.
Yeah, we not and some men, and honestly, this is just because a lot of men are broke. But some men, I never do that. She need to stay at work. No, and this is why most men aren't where they need to be because they're they're having to chase a bunch of ass because they don't have one person who can give them the quality time. You see how that works, right? So you can either get your quality time when you're not busy, or from one woman, or you're gonna have to piece it together. That's a real thing. So make it easier, ladies. If you want more quality time, make it easier. Shoot, if he give you a little quality time at the end of the QT, go on and blow him up a little something. You know what I mean? Go give him some little fun. He be like, I'm coming back for more QT. When can we do that again? Right? Where's the QT? That's how this thing works, right? It's give and take. We can't be, you know what I mean? We can't be okay.
Oh.
That was a big, what was that, a coconut?
It was one of the leaves.
Okay. We looking at palm trees out there. Some just
rich people issues. Ignore us.
First world problems. But no, seriously though, family, like, ladies, it's very, 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 I don't want to say easy, but it's much easier to get the man to give you more quality time if he feels like it's worth it and he's enjoying it, right?
Yes.
I'm telling you, like, what's that song? I can make you put your phone down.
Yes,
like
Erykah Badu.
Right, Erykah Badu.
Sure.
I can make you put your phone down, right? Shit, I be wanting to put my phone down. I tell you that, right? So when I'm done for the day, I close that laptop. All right, STB, we made our money in the stock market. Okay, cool. I'm signing off. I close that damn laptop. I shut the phone down. I sit it to the side. Shit, it's go time. It's family time. Even if it's with baby boy TJ, I enjoy it. Right, I enjoy it. So, ladies, if you create an environment, first of all, you probably want more QT because your ass is bored. To be honest with you, you probably bored.
Probably.
You got too much time on your hands.
Too much time on your hands.
Yeah, you probably got too much time on your hands.
Yeah.
So if you got so much time on your hands, start thinking of some ways to get creative to reel his ass in for that QT. Right? Now, if you make it enjoyable and you still ain't getting QT, he don't like you, sis.
No. Okay. So let's get into that because we actually did talk about that. We talked about that earlier. Okay. If you are doing everything that you feel like you need to do, if you feel like you are putting yourself to be in a position of higher value and you are still not getting quality time, either he really don't want you or so this is another perspective that we spoke about earlier. And ladies, I need y'all to listen up because you could be in this situation and I want you to understand very clearly the trickery that could be happening that you need to be privy to, right? Okay, so if you are a young lady who is already talking to a high value man and he is breaking you off, buying you this, buying you that, you like, oh yeah, my man take care of me, right? But you're still not getting quality time. You're like, he's buying me all this stuff. He takes care of me, but I'm still not getting quality time. You need to ask yourself this. Is he investing in you to stay? Or is he paying a convenience fee for you to leave?
Go on, get up out of here. I got more shit to do.
Because understand, wealth is relative. And
Thanks.
A lot of high value men have the money to basically make sure that you're leaving whenever they need you to. Okay. Mm-hmm. And to the average man, you're going to be like, no, he paying for that. So he got to be invested. No. Because let's just say like $10,000 to $50,000 is not a lot to a really high valued man. Okay. Like let's think about Diddy. I feel like Diddy gonna be in all our examples, by the way. But let's think about Diddy. Diddy is breaking off all his concubines. They are well taken care of, more so than the average woman out here, more than some high value women. Diddy's not settling down no time soon. Diddy's not about that life no more.
Facts.
He's basically paying to get whatever he wants to. And he's paying premium price to get the convenience of it. So don't think in your head, if you're talking to a high value man and essentially he's not really investing in you, especially the quality time aspect of it, and you're trying to figure out, but he spends money on me, sis, it could be money paying you to stay out the way.
Get out of here.
So you need to figure that out. Is he investing for you to stay, or is he paying for you to leave? Mm-hmm. And the sad thing is, some of y'all out here volunteering. Some of y'all out here putting in work for free.
Free ski. Them buns is free.
Ew.
You giving them things out for free ski. And you laying down, sharing energy, swapping saliva, and getting your cheeks clapped by a brokey. Shame on you. Shame on you. But no, seriously though, it's definitely one of those things. And fellas don't even understand this sometimes because a lot of men, especially the way I used to get down, right? A lot of men would look at how I moved and they'd be like, "Take paying for it. Like you sent her $5,000, today after she saw you." It's like, yeah. Why not? And they're like, "I ain't paying $5,000. It's like, no. But you'd pay $1, right? Like if she came, gave you what you wanted, and then you were like, okay, I gotta get back to work. Instead of you trying to like dance around it and sneak out the house and all this other shit. If you just like, okay, you gotta go, right? Would you give her $1, bro? Most of y'all would be like, yeah, I give her $1. So I'm saying that because $5,000 to somebody like me is like $1 to you, right? Mic drop. Anyway, I'm saying that though because a lot of men do that. It's not paying forward; it's paying to leave, right? And the reason why I say that, especially fellas, y'all need to hear this, right? This is why we always tell you, get to your bag, get to your bag, get to your bag. Because fellas, men of money, men of value do not have to pay for it. That's not what that is. We don't have to pay for it. Why? Because there are probably like 95% of women out here, they just get a thrill off of laying down with a man who got money.
That's true.
Like no fee associated with that. Right. But then what happens is
fee is not associated with that. Okay.
No fee associated with that. Right? That was a good one. It was a good one. But no, seriously though, like, they'll lay down with you just because you got money. But the hard part is getting them to leave. They got the stars in their eyes and they're like, oh, I'm laying down with big dog. And then it's like, okay, I don't want to leave, big dog. And then that's where the money come out like, hey, you got to go. Mm-hmm. Here's some rent money. Go back over there. I'm going to make sure you got rent so you're taken care of, but also so you got somewhere to go when we get done, right? So fellas, it's a whole nother level that most men don't even understand, right? Most men do not understand that, all right? Somebody asked what baby boy TJ was.
Do y'all hear him?
Did you hear him?
He's trying to fight taking a nap.
Either that or he probably knows we live and he won't come in here and get on this camera.
That's true.
He probably won't come in and get on this camera with us. But, it's a real thing like that women and men alike have a distortion. It's a missing link between the two. Men don't understand what it takes. Women don't understand what it takes. But if we can come together, and that's why we're kind of doing this thing, to teach you all kind of like, look, this is what we do. We're not therapists. We're not any of that. We run a very successful, partnership, business, relationship, love, all of the above, right? Hashtag, couple goals, right? That's what we are. That's what we consider ourselves. So it's like, look, this is what we do to get there, right? Someone said, who's watching him? He watching himself. Come on, y'all. Y'all know we're not going to do no crazy shit like that. We got family, right? But anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah, so she said, little TJ said he got something to say too.
He probably does.
He does. But yeah, like seriously, y'all, it's definitely one of those things that when it comes to the time component of it, it's going to take both of you coming together, right? And realizing like there is a middle ground. Sometimes you're gonna have to, and ladies, you gotta be open to it. But sometimes if I want to spend some time with her, like I might just like out of nowhere, I'm like, hey, take a shower real quick. Go take a shower. I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna do this, and that. Get some stuff ready, and then I'll meet you. And then you get some QT, right? Mm-hmm. Or it might be like, hey, and I'm saying it's a spur of the moment type of thing, right? Because some women be lazy, like, hey, get up real quick and meet me at Starbucks. But it's rush hour, like really? And it's like, if you don't get your ass up, I said meet me at Starbucks. Like I'm trying to hang out with you. You know what I mean? So it's a give and take, right?
Yeah,
it's a give and take.
I mean, try to position yourself where if there's pockets of time, take it, or if you can align yourself in the schedule, take it. Right. Like sometimes our quality time will be just like going to the gym and working out together. Mm-hmm. It's something that we both love and enjoy. At that point, we can catch up with each other. It's a feel-good activity. We can have a nice protein smoothie after and just like either enjoy paradise or, we can talk about our day or like what we have going on or what we would love to do. Like just a good feel-good energy exchange. So, find the time however you can, but position yourself where your partner actually wants to find the time. And if they don't, when you have exhausted everything that you can and you have controlled all the controllables that you can, then you need to really figure out, like, does your partner even respect you enough to give quality time. And if they don't, you have a decision to make. You know, are you gonna stay in that, or are you in a position to walk away and find exactly what you want?
Facts. And see, ladies, some of y'all need to put a little bit more emphasis on yourself so that you can secure the bag, right? And when I'm talking about securing the bag, I ain't talking about money, right? Not in the sense that y'all think of it. When I'm talking about bag, there's been a few people who associate bag as men who are bold, ambitious, and generous, right? And when you're bold, ambitious, and generous, guess what? You're going to get your time from that man, from the bag, right? And that's what a lot of women don't understand. Now, it's not easy to get you a bag, though. It's not easy to get you a bag because a lot of men out here, they're not generous. They're cheap, right? They're cheap with their time. They're cheap with their money. They're cheap with everything but maybe their body. But they cheap, right?
Generous with their body.
They're generous with their body, all right. But no, seriously though, like you might have to work on finding the bag, right? And a lot of y'all are going to tell me, but hey, it's hard out here. You know, it's pee in the dating pool. I got y'all. We're gonna help y'all find a pool that ain't got pee in it, right? We're gonna help y'all find a dating pool that doesn't have pee in it. Y'all just hold tight. We got something for you. But I do think it's going to be rooted in working on yourself, because if there is, let's say if there are 100 men out there and 10 of them are the bag, that means you got to comb through 90 men to get to the bag, right? You got to think about that. 90% of men are going to waste your time. They're going to be in the way, right? Family say hire a matchmaking service, but you know what, TC? Even matchmaking services don't work nowadays. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna say they don't work. The chances go up. I don't have any data on that, but I can just tell you, just based on what I've heard in the streets, and people talk to me. I hear everybody's story pretty much. But even with the matchmaking services, it's tough. It's tough because sometimes men sign up for that because they know it's an easy lay. I'm telling y'all the mind of a man. Y'all might not know that, but that's a real thing. So what you think about that?
No, I'd agree. I think that's a good male perspective for sure. No. Okay. So I don't know if you all have, changed your minds on, money versus quality, but either way, I feel like you can have both. We are living and breathing examples of being able to have both. Even though we come from two different perspectives, me having the woman perspective and he having a man's perspective, there's a balance. There's a middle ground that you all can meet to have like a good balance. So just ask yourself, are you in a position to be a partner that is valued by a high value partner? And does that person actually give you the quality time that you feel like you want and need? And if they don't,
I just saw Baby Rose on here. What's up, Baby Rose?
Bookie. Yeah. Hey, Bookie. Hey, Uncle Book. But if they don't value your time, then you have to ask yourself, why? Is it that they don't value you, therefore they're not valuing your time? Or is the quality time you're asking for an asset or a liability?
Thanks. That's a fact. I mean, let me say this. If you're an asset, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be hard you have to fight us off. I'm going to just say that now. Right? So, ladies, I'm going to actually give you a homework assignment. Right? Okay. Homework assignment. All right? Because here's the thing. I'm going to say this, and this is going to be my backdrop for today. Right? There's a such thing as an avatar. Right? It's called an avatar. And women and men alike have the avatar as far as what they think their woman should look like or what their men should look like. And we make this avatar, right? And it's like, okay, you know, she's going to do these things and she's going to look like this slightly, you know, and and it can go either way. Like literally what I mean by that, to really break it down, you can have an avatar of what a person is going to be, like your person that you want, what it's going to be, but they can be light skin, dark skin, skinny, fat, right? They could be anything, but the avatar still fits, right? So ladies, I want you to start working on your avatar, right? And I'm going to do my best to give you the insights of a man with a little something. What we hold in our head. What is it that we want? Tay, I'm trying to get the bag. I want the bold man. I want the ambitious man. I want the generous man. How can I get him? Well, ladies, you're probably going to have to be what he wants. Because a lot of women don't think, people period, I don't think people period thing. I'm not going to put it on women. A lot of people don't think about what the receiving party wants, right? You just often think about what you want. And the queen, you said something very like mind blowing. She said the other day, you mentioned how if you wanted to work for Google, right, and this was your dream job, you'd go in talking about all the great things that you've been wanting to do and trying to do to get this job. But you basically forget about asking what is it that they want. Hey, what are you looking for in a person who you're trying to hire? What are you looking for? Yeah. And you never ask those questions, right? Most people, they never ask those questions. But it's the same way with dating, right? So instead of being so focused on what it is you want, what most of y'all ladies, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to sit down, think about what you want, what kind of man you want, right? And then reverse engineer. This is what I teach in STB when it comes to reverse engineering stocks. Reverse engineer the man that you want and reverse engineer and think, what is it that he wants? And then become that. If you can do that, I guarantee you, your dating world, your dating life, your dating results are going to get much better for you.
Yeah.
Much better. That's all I got to say. I'm going to leave the rest to you.
No, I think that's a good ending. I have nothing else to contribute.
Okay.
That was good.
Okay. Well, look, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this one. It's been another good one. We're going to be uploading these on YouTube. So if y'all not following us on YouTube, make sure y'all go subscribe on YouTube, comment, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. When we get some good Wi-Fi around here, we're going to be going live more on YouTube as well as Instagram. But nonetheless, I'll make sure we get to save this on Instagram as well, so you can watch the replay on either one. And other than that, y'all have a great, prosperous day. We're going to hit y'all again probably, Thursday? Same time?
Yes.
Yeah. So we'll see y'all then, all right?
Happy Valentine's.
That's right. We out. Peace.
My money machine go beep, I love the sound that it make. Plus all the racks I'm count, I think that my machine about to break. Secure the bag, yeah, that's the brand, and we get to the bag. These private flights, Miami nice, these Gucci bags full.